Welcome to my blog episode 22. It's raining again, but we're heading somewhere that I've been wanting to go. But first, I found this convenience store vending machine at one of the service area on highway, so I wanted to show it. Not from the vending machine, but I got this croquette and a steamed bun. Also, I've been craving grape juice, so I got this from a supermarket the other day. And we have arrived at today's destination, Saitama Children's Zoo. You will find out why I wanted to come here later in this video. First, let's say hello to giraffes and hyraxes. This is hyrax. I didn't even know it existed. It's pretty cute. It looks like just big fat mouse, but it is actually part of a raccoon family. Hello giraffes. Fun facts about giraffes. They are the tallest mammals on Earth. Their legs alone are taller than most humans. It's about 6 feet, which is about 183 centimeters. They can run as fast as 35 miles an hour over short distances or cruise at 10 miles per hour over long distances. At this zoo, you can even ride on horses and ponies. Oh, that's a huge hint to find out what I wanted to see here most. We're getting closer to Australian section. Here is emu, the second tallest living bird. It is endemic to Australia. Maybe you figure out what I want to see most. It's quagga, the world's happiest animal. They are in the Australian section. So first, we step in quote-unquote kangaroo's cage. They are chilling everywhere. The Saitama Zoo specializes in raising animals from Australia such as koalas and kangaroos. Since Saitama and Queensland in Australia established a sister state relationship since 1984. This is the first zoo in the world outside of Australia to raise and exhibit quagga. Quaggas are extremely popular, especially in Japan. I discovered them through Instagram. I found an Irish guy who posted a selfie with one of the quaggas in Australia, and that's how it started. Quaggas are often called the happiest animals in the world for their smiling appearances. Look it up, selfie with quaggas. They're all smiling, or at least they look like they're smiling. They're a lot smaller than I expected. They measure around 40 to 55 centimeters in length, which is about 15 inches to 21 inches. And they are designated as a vulnerable species according to the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They inhabit islands off of the coast of Western Australia, particularly Rottnest Island off Perth. Quaggas were first discovered in the 1600s, and when the first person saw it, they mistakenly thought that it was a giant rat, which is why the island they lived, Rottnest Island, which means rat's nest in Dutch. When I first saw quaggas, I thought they were more like a combination of koalas and kangaroos, which, they both live in Australia. They are more like kangaroos. When they have a baby, they have a pocket. The mom has a pocket and the baby stays in there until they grow. Meanwhile, the best time to spot quaggas are early morning or early evening as they are nocturnal. Quaggas are herbivores and snack on a variety of leaves, stems, grass, and bark. Apparently, they can go for a longer period of time without any food or water as they store fat in their tails just in case of an emergency. They are so freaking cute that I want to take them home, but in case if you see them in the wild in Australia, make sure that you do not touch them. If you do so, there is a fine. Also, do not feed quagga under any circumstances. There is a further penalty and fine if you do so. Moving on. Next, we're going to see my brother's favorite animal, capybara. Capybaras stay in the same area as wallabies. Standing close to 2 feet tall, which is about 61 centimeters, they are the largest rodent in the world. They have a barrel-shaped body and no tail, and they are significantly larger than their closest relatives, guinea pigs. They are semi-aquatic mammals, and they are found throughout South America and a portion of Central America. They are fantastic swimmers. Apparently, they can even sleep in water. They are highly social animals, so they prefer to live among large herds of around 10 to 20. Koalas! You might hear the term koala bear being tossed around when it comes to these fluffy animals. While they might look like a bear with round ears and big black nose, they are actually share more characteristics with other marsupials like wombat. While koalas are a national symbol of Australia's unique wildlife, they can only be found in the wild on the southeast and eastern side of Australia. You've probably seen these guys from a movie, Madagascar. The only habitat for wild lemurs in the world is the island of Madagascar. This zoo was massive, so I ran out of time, but there is a museum for Peter Rabbit and the author Beatrix Potter. We've arrived around noon, but I recommend coming here in the morning and spend all day if you're coming here. After the zoo, we went to get Korean barbecue before we say goodbye to my brother. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day.